What's new from Let Us Eat? Dollar Tree freezer meals. Guaranteed to feed a flock. Today's going to be chicken Alfredo, so stay tuned. Welcome so much if you're new to my channel, and welcome everyone who views on a regular basis. I've had some subscribers and unsubscribers in the past few days, and it's okay, because it's YouTube. And we're all about trying to find the best person that fits our lifestyle to help us get it all done and save more bang for your buck. And if that's not me, that's okay. But I would love for you to come back and subscribe, because I think it is me. And I can give you delicious deals on meals that are $6 or less. And today is one of those dinners, and it's going to be Dollar Tree Chicken Alfredo. It's a freezer meal, and it's going to feed a flock with leftovers. I'm going to turn my camera on in a minute, but first, let's click on that subscribe word. Do not unsubscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, and tap the bell so YouTube will notify you when I upload new content. And let's get into the video. This is what you'll need to make this delicious chicken Alfredo. 3 cans of the chunk chicken, a can of Prego classic Alfredo sauce, a box of penne pasta, and you're not going to need the entire box, so you can reserve the other half of the box for another meal, and a bag of the peas and carrots to add some kind of nutrition into this delicious dish. Now I'm going to turn the camera back around and show you exactly how to put this together for your crock pot. You're going to drain your chicken completely and add it into the crock pot. All 3 cans are going to be drained, and just dump it on in. And you'll see a before and after of this chicken Alfredo as I'm putting it together. This is a very easy recipe. And I'm out of onions, so I'm just going to use some onion soup mix for the onion flavor. Three cans will do it. If you have a larger family, I would recommend 4 cans or more. Now I'm going to add this entire bag of peas and carrots. Now these dinners are for another week, not this week. That's why they're freezer meals. And I've never done freezer meals like this before. I've always prepped things same day. And I wanted to try it with Dollar Tree ingredients to save everybody money, to show them that they can get awesome nutritious foods and make excellent dinners. And I got an exciting list of excellent dinners coming up. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of onion soup mix, also a Dollar Tree item. And then I'm going to add 1 can of the classic Alfredo. Just by adding the onion soup mix, it smells absolutely amazing. In my oven, I have a whole chicken roasting for a homemade soup for actual dinner tonight. It needed to get used because I'm getting some other items from our food pantry for the freezer, and I had to make room. And I gave a care package to a very close friend of ours, and we like to feed him. And this is a 14.5 ounce can. You may add a second can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put in a half a box of my penne and a half a can of water. From the penne box, just dump in a half until it completely covers up your crock pot, and you'll be getting a full view of the crock pot. Now I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper. You can do this with rotisserie chicken. You can do it with leftover chicken. the canned chicken, obviously, which is what I'm doing today. And this is an inexpensive meal to feed a family of 4 or more with leftovers, or 6 without leftovers. 3 teaspoons of the garlic, and then we're going to mix it. And you want to mix it well. Normally I would put an entire can of water into this, but I'm only going to do half because I don't want the noodles to become over soggy, and I don't want them to burn, and it will get the excess Alfredo sauce on the sides of the cans into your crock pot. And then you're going to pour it around the rim of your crock pot. People who don't like crock pots don't know how to use them. They have the same settings as the Instapot, and it's keep warm, low, and high. And it does the same exact thing. And I just love the crock pot. I've been using one since I was 14 years old. And I couldn't imagine not cooking without one. I use them 5 days a week for most of the time. And I have another crock pot that I'll be doing my chicken soup in. And mix this again. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like in the crock pot. Here's what the chicken Alfredo looks like, and when it's done in a couple of hours, we'll take it out together and we'll put it into my pan for the freezer and we'll label it together. This is the second day of my Dollar Tree freezer dinners to feed a family of 4 or more. I'm going to take the chicken Alfredo penne out of the crock pot, and we're going to put it into my container for the freezer. And I tasted a little bit of it. It's delicious. This is a great meal for $5.50 because we used a half a box of penne. And this is going to easily feed 6 or more with leftovers. This is a large, family-friendly freezer meal. And there's lots of chicken chunks, peas and carrots with the Alfredo, and lots of penne. And they're big chicken chunks too. It will fill your family up. I'm going to finish scooping all of this deliciousness out of my crock pot. And then we're going to cover it and label it. I bought all my aluminum pans that you see in my hand at the Dollar Tree. I'm a big fan of the Dollar Tree. The rest in the crock pot is going to be for my kid for after school. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like in the aluminum pan here. Here is what the chicken Alfredo penne looks like. And there's a ton of food here with a generous amount of portions. Easily feed 6. Now we're going to cover the freezer meal and we're going to label it. I already covered this in foil. I'm going to let it cool down completely before I put it into the freezer. It's still hot. And I wrote down chicken Alfredo penne, 350 degree preheated oven, 35 minutes until bubbly, so you know how to cook it. And then I'm going to put today's date on here, and I believe it's the 13th. If I'm wrong, I can always cross it off. And this is good for 3 months in the freezer. So make sure that you eat it within the 3 months, and it's important to put the date on the foil so you know exactly how long it's been in your freezer for. This concludes my video for the chicken Alfredo for the family-friendly freezer meal, all from the Dollar Tree, and I spent $5.50. And this dinner is going to feed at least 6 people with some leftovers with generous portions. And you can serve it up with garlic bread or dinner rolls and things, or even a nice salad if you wish. This dinner is going to stretch your dollar further and give you more bang for your buck. Let's take time and look for that red subscribe word and click on it. Then give this video a big thumbs up and tap on that bell so YouTube will notify you when I upload more video. Now, my next Dollar Tree video for the freezer is going to be beef teriyaki, so make sure you stay tuned.